I just want to talk quickly about how you feel about the voice now. I mean, thankfully it's been rejected, but I mean, you were at the centre of the maelstrom. What did you learn about Australia from that experience?
Oh, look, I think I learned that the Australian people were just wanting to reignite our wonderful Australian spirit. Again, they feel like they have been trampled on through, woke culture and cancel culture and that leftist ideology, which has been sort of wreaking havoc throughout the Western democracies. And so Australia just wanted to be able to stand up to it and didn't know how to. And I think the silver lining to the referendum was that it provided Australians the opportunity to finally do that. And for me, it's just engaging with everyday Australians who all have incredible goodwill for each and every one of us, and want to work more practically going forward. So it's been hugely encouraging in that regard. And I just feel like, I'm grateful that the silver lining is such that Australians feel like they can be proud to call themselves Australian again going forward. And because guilt politics is utterly stifling, victim mentality is utterly stifling, and therefore, my hope is that we can move forward more practically and create a better Australia for tomorrow.
Well, you sort of you do sort of gloss over the fact that you copped a lot of heat during that experience. I've got to ask you, Jacinta, where do you get because you showed a lot of courage and strength despite what was happening in the background, and I believe you actually attended a few family funerals during it. I mean, your strength is incredibly admirable. Where do you get your spiritual and intellectual courage from, Jacinta?
I think, I've grown up tough. I've grown up in a tough place. There are moments in my teenage years where I had to defend myself physically and defend my mates physically. And I've always known that there's somebody worse off than I am. And a lot is my family are amongst the most marginalised in this country, and I just want to improve their lives. And I know I've seen the last 3 decades where an industry has grown off the backs of their misery, and I'm here to say enough's enough. And I'm absolutely, determined. I'm a bit of a dog with a bone, I guess. And once my lovely husband Colin always says to me, when I want to do something, I'll do it, and there's nothing that can stop me from doing it. And I think, the attacks, as far as the attacks on me, I'm concerned about those, is they're actually a bit like they fuel my my fire. I take them and I use them to propel me in what it is I'm trying to achieve. That's what my attackers don't get. That it's actually empowering me to push further, and they're not proving me wrong in any of this. In fact, when they attack me, they're displaying for the Australian people exactly what it is that we're up against, and we want to continue to ensure it does not succeed.